Alright guys, DC Iceberg Part 2. You know how an iceberg works. You know DC. I already did an intro for Part 1. And I don't want this video to end up too long. So we might as well just jump into this video. Superman and Seinfeld commercials. There are many Superman and Seinfeld commercials with Jerry Seinfeld. A very interesting ad campaign. Although there is rumors that there's a lost one, but before I could find that, I couldn't really find it because there was a picture of apparently the lost one, but it seems like it's just like something normal. Batgirl pilot. There was a pilot for a Batgirl show, which would have had Batgirl from Batman 66, which I covered in the last DC Iceberg. So. Yeah, I definitely think this would have been interesting. Yeah. New Gods is a continuation of Jack Kirby's Thor. To be honest, I couldn't find anything. I mean, I guess they all kind of space-related with big epics. But other than that, I couldn't really find anything. Maybe I didn't research enough. I have no idea at this point. Next. Angel Supergirl. Supergirl was once an angel. Yes, this is true. And when Supergirl was like an angel, because I don't know if I covered this in the last part, but she was an angel, and that meant that she was an angel, but eventually this led into Matrix Supergirl. Supergirl Matrix is basically an alternate version of Supergirl who was modified and turned into Matrix. Well, not like the movie Matrix, you know. So, this was definitely an interesting one. Bat manga. Yes, there's a Batman manga, which is, I think, a very interesting idea. Although, the most interesting and probably most impactful thing is that this was where Lord Deathman got a lot of his popularity. Wonder Woman pilot, 1967. I promise, this is the final failed Wonder Woman pilot. This is a pilot about when Wonder Woman was turned different. Again, I highly recommend Nortzing's video about how Marvel ruined Wonder Woman, about more information about her about this era. And yeah, it was pretty stupid, as Wonder Woman here would have been a secret spy. So, yeah, a pretty terrible idea. So, that's probably the reason why, again, we didn't really get it. But instead we did eventually get the 70s Wonder Woman series eventually, which I definitely think was better. Video comics. Video comics basically was created and DC used it. And they definitely created many different video comics. Although, in the end, most people agree that this is a pretty strange thing. So, yeah. Brown Bomber. Brown Bomber is a superhero in quotations, because he doesn't really have that much of a power. When he yells, "Black Power!" he turns into a black man. When he yells, "Black Power." Yeah, I think that's, enough of any talk of that for the rest of time. Hawkman Baby Ruth commercial. This is a Baby Ruth commercial with Hawkman. Starts off with us seeing an interview and him saying about how gravity and seeing things are his greatest enemy. Forget about like his arch nemesis Shadow Master. Yeah, just forget about him. Yeah. And then after that, I guess Hawkman just did not. And then Hawkman was like, "Yo, Baby Ruth is like the greatest thing ever, though." Forget about Hawk Girl, though. Baby Ruth, though. He doesn't actually talk about Goal or Shadow Master in this commercial, but whatever. So yeah, overall, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Yeah, and overall, my main question is, why Hawkman? Who chose Hawkman? Of all DC characters, they could have used Hawkman. I mean, I'm happy Hawkman gets to do something by himself, but still, really? Hawkman? Whatever. Filipino Batman films. There were many Filipino Batman films, and they're all bootlegs, and such as Batman vs. Dracula or Batwoman, with Batwoman being almost completely nude. These are very ironic. I haven't seen any of these because I don't support bootlegs. So, yeah, but there's not that much to talk about with them. So next, Ruined Halloween Parade, unofficial Marvel crossover. I've already talked about Marvel crossovers in the last video, but something I neglected to talk about was about how there's this parade that only comes around once a year. But when it comes around, something very interesting happens, very crazy. A bunch of Marvel superheroes appear. I mean, like, those comic books with the Marvel superheroes. And in one of these years with the Marvel superheroes, in this parade, there was a DC one, but then there was an unrelated Marvel one. So, that makes it and since there's only one of them per year, that makes it an unofficial crossover between the two companies. Very, very strange, and I did not think that this is one of the ways that they've technically crossed over. I would never have guessed that in a million years. Twilight of the Superheroes. Twilight of the Superheroes is basically a comic one which ended up getting canceled. There's not really that much to talk about. And again, Tier 7 begins the problem which I will have for the rest of this iceberg, which is that we've reached stuff so obscure that there's basically no information about it. So, yeah. If this video only has like a couple minutes left, that's the reason. So, Batman, Dracula, Andy Warhol. Guess what? It's a fan film made by Andy Warhol about Batman and Dracula. Yeah, again. I decided I was gonna try and find a way to see it, but to watch it for this video, but I just felt like, this video is gonna be like under 30 minutes anyways. Why would I decide to watch it? I'd probably just save that for another video, which I'll probably not make since I'm not really interested in this topic. Leo Quantum as Lex Luthor. Not really sure about this. I remember that there was Leo Quantum in like All-Star Suitman, I think. I don't know. Listen, I am tired, okay? I woke up in a cold sweat and I started recording this, so I am tired. I lost a lot of my notes, so yeah. Next, Imposter Mad Hatter. While the man Mad Hatter was in prison, an imposter appeared. He did some crimes. Yeah, again, this is another one where they're just so obscure that there's barely anything to talk about. And it's just kind of an entry where I can't really talk that much about. Reign of the Superman, 1933. Yeah, this has nothing to do with the comic event Reign of the Supermen. And plus, why would that be this down low in the iceberg? Seriously, I think I might still be drowning. Seriously, I'm drowning. Please help me. Yeah, this was the original Superman. In fact, originally there was gonna be a version of Lex Luthor who gave a random homeless man Superman powers. He then fought the evil Superman and he defeated them. So I guess the evil Superman trope shouldn't be that weird now that I think about it, because Superman was supposed to be originally evil. Well, this was a retooling of a different Superman, But still, that's pretty crazy. Although I don't really know why it's this down low. Like, before researching this video, like, everything in this tier besides this entry I knew. Like, this entry should be, like, in tier 4 or 5, I feel like. But whatever. Hal Jordan created Parallax himself. This refers to a very interesting theory, which says that Hal Jordan created Parallax in order to, I guess, just, like, do evil things, and then he, I guess, just created Parallax. Yeah, in case you can't tell, I don't really believe this theory, and I think it's one of those theories where it's like, what if the good guy was evil? Oh my god, that's crazy! Yeah, I hate this theory, and it completely ruins him. Pre-crisis Flash appears in Quasar. This is actually another thing that I don't know why it's this low on the iceberg, because I knew this before this, unlike the rest of the tier. But yeah, basically Flash, basically there was a theory that the pre-crisis Flash actually appeared in Quasar, because there was like a bunch of race, and there was basically just Flash there. So yeah, not really a theory, more like just an implied fact. But yeah, and we're already on to the final tier. Man, I didn't expect this video to be that short. But it's time to finally end the DC Iceberg duology. Willow, Mantis from Marvel. You probably know Mantis as one of the members of the Guardians of the Galaxy. But the creator of Mantis loved Mantis so much that he basically shoehorned her into any story he wrote. But when he left Marvel, he was like, wait, but how am I going to have Mantis? So he created Willow. And it's basically just Mantis but for DC. In fact, it's even said that Willow is one of Mantis's different names. Yeah. Personally, I hate Mantis, not in the movies, but I hate about Mantis, like, aside, like, in everything, except, like, the movies, in my opinion, I hate Mantis. James Gunn, I feel like, is the only person who knows how to actually write Mantis well. Mantis was, like, one of my few problems with the holiday special. I'm not sure if James Gunn made that, but whatever, you know. I just don't like Mantis aside from when she's in the movies. Anyways, I've talked about this way too long. Superman was replaced by a sand doppelganger. I'd highly recommend NerdSyncs. I feel like I've recommended so many NerdSyncs videos. Just check out his entire channel. But I'd highly recommend NerdSyncs video about the Superman sand doppelganger theory. And overall, it's probably not true, but basically, Superman ended up having a clone created of him, which ended up being a sand clone. In the end, basically, all you need to know, the sand clone ended up turning evil, took almost all of Superman's powers, and Superman seemingly dies, but then comes back from the sand clone. But this happened pre-death, and this happened like right before the death. So everyone thought, so there's a theory that basically says that the reason why Superman acted so weird in like the 90s was because of the sand doppelganger. And that means that Superman, up until the New 52, was a sand doppelganger. I personally do not believe this theory. And I personally think it's kind of weird and kind of stupid. So, I mean, it's not stupid. I think it's very creative. It's just that I just don't believe it. Next, Alfred is the Joker. This is a theory that states that Alfred is the Joker. Alfred has always been the Joker. This comes from what I'll do with story. Alfred is the Joker. Have you ever seen Alfred and the Joker together? How do we know that that's not, say, Clayface? There were like 3 Clayfaces. You see, this is what happens. Alfred is the Joker. And after he became the Joker, he ended up taking a serum. And he made a deal with one of the Clayfaces, doesn't really matter. Maybe it was Fake Face. Maybe that's where he went. Where he made a deal with Fake Face, let's just say. And, well, Fake Face would live out the rest of his life as Alfred while he becomes the Joker. The original Alfred is the Joker. fact, it's not too outlandish because previously, in one of the old Batman comics, Alfred turned evil. So yes, it's not too outlandish. That Alfred is the Joker. Alright guys, anyways, I'm done with this. Man, I mean, it's nice putting out a video that's less than 20 minutes long. You know? Usually I make videos over like 30 minutes, usually. Or at least over 20. Last time I made a video was in like months that was under 20 minutes. So this video is probably doomed. It's doomed. Because I don't think it's going to succeed. But whatever. Thank you guys so much for just watching this video. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. And I don't really know how to finish off this video. I'm sorry that it was this short. I maybe should have just combined these two videos into one like mega hour-and-a-half video. But then again, that probably would have also been doomed. So whatever. I'll probably keep making icebergs. But next up is gonna be the Marvel Yastverse trilogy. And to begin, these trilogy of videos will be a video titled, "Is Wolverine and the X-Men Overrated?"